Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Let's go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start advertising for free. Also, if you go to eBay, type in KGM JAM, like and follow my store, follow along, see how I do. Support it any way you can. Appreciate it. And thank you for stopping by. Today is May 30th, Thursday, 2024. I'm going to start making videos on my comments. I'm getting more and more comments, especially since I turned off there's a setting when you make a video and you can filter the comments, and I put it on. I totally turned it off because the next one down was so sensitive. It was blocking perfectly good comments by people, and some of my listeners brought that to my attention. So I'm leaving it wide open, and then I'll personally go through them and of course get rid of anyone that's bad words in it or undesirable content or whatever, But pretty much, I love everybody's opinion. Whether I agree with it or not is irrelevant. I just like to hear from you. If you send me a comment and you're not, then you go back and it's gone, contact me and let me know, because that's how I found out in the first place. But anyway, I've been getting a lot more comments, so I'm just going to make a video every few days and answer all the comments. Okay, so let's go and start with the oldest one. Trash Panda Man replied to Bronze Dragon's gaming comment. Lots of love. I thought that was a little strange, be calling Bronze Dragon a baby. Have a good weekend, man. Yeah, no, I did not call Bronze Dragon a baby by any means. What happened there was I was out in the garage working, and I was using my phone and the recorder, and I said, "Hey, BD," and the computer printed out, "Hey, baby." I didn't proofread it, and I posted it. So, yeah, that's what it says, but that's not what I meant to call him. And I apologize. KGM JAM, lots of love. That's him. I guess he read it and responded likewise. No, I was not. I actually agree with everything he was talking about in those videos. And by the way, go follow, like, subscribe, Bronze Dragon. And this was actually my video right here, but he also makes very good videos. And if you're not following him, go ahead and do so. So, again, I apologize for that comment. Okay, Joffrey Jones. The team is bleeding. Everybody invested in the game. Also, KGM JAM, it tells from the Cryptomancer. You should try Parallel, Bug Time, Shrapnel, Web3 is the future. SPL just sucks. The lights will be out soon, and Matt don't care, bro. He made his millions. Yeah, I'm sure the team has made money, and I imagine they got some, spared away there. I hope so. Anyway, so the real question here is, are they going to be able to keep going? I think so. Now, this comment comes on the heels of being discovered that one of their members was farming, and I'm a bot supporter. I love bots. Do I think the team should be farming? No, I don't. I don't think it's a good look. Should they be playing the game? Yes, absolutely. And can they build their own equity in the game? Sure. I don't got a problem with that. But when you take it up the next notch and you're farming, I just think that's where they should draw the line. That's my opinion. There is no rule against it, okay? They can do it if they want to, right? Now, as far as the bleeding, look, every platform out here is bleeding. Bitcoin right now, I blame it all on Bitcoin, but even before Bitcoin, the halving came and people are preparing for it to supposedly jump up. Everybody was hurting. The NFT, the Web3, it's not a popular platform right now. It just isn't. And everybody who's pretty much in it's already in it. So growth is like non-existent. And being that the way Web3 really got going was attracting money, was attracting people to make money, that's who they attracted. And you got a lot of people in here that just rapes the platforms. But then you got us who get hooked on it, love it, become a cult following. Those are the ones who are going to keep it going. Now, on every platform, a team is the only one who knows what they got to do to keep the lights on. And if they're, and that's where it comes down to. They got the data that we don't have access to. I like the team. I think it's a good team. I think they're smart enough to know not to undermine their own platform. But let me tell you something too. It's everybody talks about Matt. He took over. He might catch people doing things because this is his baby. He's the one, from what I know. There might be a few more involved in the background, and all the team seems like they love it. But I'm just saying, put yourself in his position. He comes across a team member, because there were a lot of them, and there's less now, and he's doing something wrong, and you got to get rid of him, or you got to keep it from ruining the game. And I'm, whether you're Elon Musk, Matt, anybody who's a boss of anything, you come across that all the time. You're always going to have an employee that Virtua used to be Terra Virtua. They've fired several of their employees who were gaming the system, and it wasn't because it's illegal as far as like the laws are going to come in, but it's wrong because you're on the team and you have access to certain data, and we don't want to give that look. And they would send a message out, yeah, we got rid of this guy because we caught him doing something. So that's what's going on there. But these other games, I tried to pay parallel. I got turned off immediately because it requires, it does take fiat for some stuff, but it was just too much. I'm already doing so much. I've got about 50 platforms I'm on. About 10 of them are games, and I just don't want any more right now. I just don't. I've kept the ones that I like. Not that the ones you suggested aren't any good, but look, Netflix found this out. Amazon Prime found this out. Apple TV's finding it out. Disney Plus is finding out. You can make all the content you want, but there's only so much time in the day for people. And we got to spend that time working, living, doing stuff. So it really cuts down on the amount of time. If you got 10 movie platforms out there making more movies in an hour than you can watch in a lifetime, a lot of that content's not going to get watched. And that's just a reality. And the same thing is going to be Web3 gaming. So the advantage that Splinterlands has got right now is not its IP, because it's not a household name. It's a household name in the Web3. Everybody knows Splinterlands in Web3, but it's not a household name, so it's not like Disney. But what they got going for them is they got a die-hard group of followers. I mean, these are people who spend a lot of money, scary money. And then you got guys like me at the bottom of the thing who puts in $10 here and there and does this and does that. And then you just got the guy who doesn't put any money in and just gives what the games gives them, because that's the way it's designed. You can build equity in these games. If you're patient, you don't have to spend any money. Go watch Gathering the Magic's videos, the $10 account. Once you pay that $10, you're in. If you are patient, you never have to spend a dime. Spending the dime on your side makes it go faster, helps you get to whatever strategy you want to complete. On the team side, it pays the bills. So they want to keep you paying money. They need you to keep paying money. And that's the nature of a business. But anyway, thank you, Joffrey Jones, for commenting. Bronze Dragon, I did not remove your comments on my videos. Yeah, I had asked him if he was, because it was gone, but then Trash Panda contacted me and his were being removed off of mine. So his is the same problem as mine. It's a setting issue on the comments. And that's when I ended up calling him baby on accident. Which, if you go read it, I might have it in here. We can go check it out. The only comments because I didn't call him a baby. That was the computer. The only comments I've ever removed are spam type phishing comments. I realize that some of what I say is pretty polarizing and that I will have opinions from both sides. I've pretty much agreed with everything you said. There's never really been anything I haven't agreed with you on. And I really felt with you, with the amount of money you've put in, that the problems you had with what's happening. I feel that, and I don't disagree with you at all. This is where good discussion comes from. I won't remove a comment just because they don't agree with me. Some interesting takes all around. Good work on leveling the guild. I have a guild in Splinterlands. He has a guild in Golem Overlords. Well, you're more than welcome to join. Just send us a request, okay? I'm going to give it a couple seasons to see if it will even be worth playing my second account before making a decision to remove from the guild, as the guild brawls is primarily what that account is making out of the game. It will be interesting to see what happens with Wild as it rebalances with a large portion of the bots leaving, hopefully. Okay, now I'm sorry, I do disagree with you. Bots, okay. Bots are bots. They can be misused for good or bad, or they can be used for good or bad. I think if you go back and look at the stats, and this is me with having no knowledge whatsoever of bots, but I'm just saying, bots buy, sell, trade, play. They are like a breathing mechanism into the platform, into the economy. My take is embrace bots, but tax the shit out of them. That would be one way. So that makes it, if you just want a bot because you don't have time to play the game, that's one thing. But if you're pulling money and assets out of the game, okay, you're going to pay a fine so that it's not profitable for you to do so, or at least not as profitable. Golem Overlord has a way where if you don't spend at least 80% back into the game, you get penalized. So you can take a 20% profit every day. That's fair. That's cool. And it seems to be working. So that's the way the team can approach. Also, that Capchata, that's something I was going to make a video on, that on some of these other accounts I use, that they could install where if they wanted to totally block out, like in Modern, where before, it's a little pain in the ass, but if you want to get rid of bots, that's the way to do it, is you got to click on a box and a problem will pop up, like what's 8 plus 7? And then it has 5 answers. You got to click the right answer. A bot, as far as I know, can't do that. It's too complex, or it's a picture. But, AI, I'm sure they're getting better. But anyway, that's a way to get rid of most of the bots, if not all of them. But I think we need bots. I love my bots playing my games for me, so I can do stuff like this. I don't have time to play an hour, yet I still spend an hour or two a day on Splinterlands. Think about that. And I will play it. If I get there before the bot does, I'll play the game. But I have more fun is strategizing, building, accumulating, the game within a game, the gamification of the economy. That's what I enjoy. Okay? I love these games where I can pop in and play as much or as little as I want. The games like Fortnite, I don't have time for those. I've grown out of those. That's just me, I'm saying. So there's a niche for any type of game. Anyway, thank you for watching and responding, Bronze Dragon. Why not 1, 2, 3, 4? The guy did nothing wrong. Also, he gave lots back, which is what brought attention to it. Not against any rules, so it was more a team mistake than anything. And I'm sure other bot farms did similar. No one is saying anything about him. Yeah, you're right. And he got caught. That's true. So, and one of the questions was, well, did he give it back because he got caught and he was getting ahead of the curveball type thing? Again, you're right. He did nothing wrong as far as he's in trouble. My point and why I disagree with them doing it is the way it looks, the ethical part of it. And do you want your players, thinking that as fast as they're putting money into it, the team or some team members are farming the assets out as fast as they can? I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm saying that's the look that gives, okay? But you're right. He did nothing wrong. He did give it back. So Matt will handle it in his own way. But me personally, I would tell my team, no farming. You can use a bot to play the game because you're busy working on the game, hopefully. And you can have your own equity in the game and build. And you just have to keep an eye on that and keep people from, taking advantage, insider trading or whatever. But yeah, thank you. Why not 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, Trash Panda. It was really bad timing for that info to come out. Not a good look. Absolutely, Trash Panda. He's in my guild, by the way. Okay, so there's that. Okay, Gathering the Magic. This is me responding to his video. He does one called the Market Watch. Totally agree, GTM. I picked up 4 lake plots next to each other yesterday for $9 a piece during BD stream when he pointed those out. I cannot get them up and running right now, but what is the rush? Thanks for these videos and keep on forging. Yeah. During every Saturday morning at 11:30, Bronze Dragon is a live stream. And he looked up the property because Gathering the Magic asked him a question. And lo and behold, there was 4 lake properties all on the same tract. Now, the numbers were 96, 97, 98, and 100. So they're all pretty much next to each other except the one. I jumped on there and bought them at $9 a piece. Lakes, grain-producing property. I couldn't resist it. I got all 4. Yeah, I greedy. but anyway, that's me responding to him talking about the land and how good of a deal that is right now. Okay, let's archive that. Okay, Bon Galaban, who also makes content. Go check her out, like and subscribe. That's awesome. She's replying to the Crypto Faucet, Cointoply. These are platforms where I earn free money on my spare time. It's a passive income-like site just by clicking on buttons. Like every hour you can go there. I got the links below. You can go join them. I just made a new video about them. I'm going to make a video every day about the claims so you can follow along on that. And she's just commenting on it. And thank you for watching Bon Galaban. I think she's a teacher and a farmer. I'm not positive. Bon Galaban, I hope SPL will stay strong. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. It's so cheap right now. It's a penny and a half, if that. Penny and 1.2. So, man, just stack it right now. Thanks for the update. You're finding some interesting opportunities. That's him commenting on my faucet cryptos, which I do while I'm watching TV, listening to YouTube, like tonight's D&D night. So I'll do it while I'm listening to DMs talk about certain things that I need to find out about. Multitasking. That's pretty much it. And then I archive them, and that way I know I've commented. And I'm trying not to miss anybody. Okay, Bronze Dragon, he came out in my video here. This one was about we need what HRO has, and that's and let me tell you something. Splinterlands already has a sort of form of collecting system, but it's not really a dedicated collecting system. And anyway, that's what this video is about that I made. Good discussion. I think this idea dovetails in with the overall bigger discussion about getting more value out of actually holding card assets in game. Well, HRO, the way our HRO does it is every card you have, you get a point for, and every set you complete, and it adds. But the cards are minted between 1 and say 1,000. Say there's 1,000 cards. Okay. Now Splinterlands has maybe 1 million in some cases, maybe more. But you can still number them in this day and age. And then as you burn them, what's left is left. But the lower the number, the higher the points you get. So you're not only wanting to collect that card, but you want to max it out and get the lowest mint number to give you the most points. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you have say you have 2 maxed out cards of the same thing, the one with the lower mint number is the only one you get points for. So it encourages you to collect at least one of every item. It's really neat. I love HRO. It's not much to do on it, but it's fun. It's a fun little, they've gamified the collecting part of it. And I think, and then what would be the rewards? Well, on HRO, you get points that you can spend on specific cards. Splinterlands already does that. So they could give us glint to spend in the store, or here's an ideal. Every month, they take a snapshot of your collection at the end of the month, okay? Or every season, and then they make a card for that each snapshot. So like if they did it once a month, that'd be 12 cards, January, February, March, April, May, and for whatever points you got, you can buy that card. Or just put it in the store and pay with glint. There's so many ways you can do it. It was just an ideal on how to do it, or that we need something like that. Yeah, then here's Pompeii 72. Instead of a mint number based on the time a card was minted, the mint number could be based on how many cards are combined into one. Yeah, again, there's 1,000 ways. That's a good idea too. The card that has the most CP is mint number 1. Then you will have people fighting to over-combine cards to have mint number 1. That's brilliant, Pompeii 72. That is brilliant. Then you'll have people, because now you can max them out and you don't need to add any cards to it. But to be the most valuable, you'd want to keep, you could really eat up the inventory on that. And then, because that gives the whale something to chase, because the number 1 card would get the most points. That's brilliant. I like that idea. Okay, Lord Rogelio has subscribed to you. Okay, thank you, Lord Rogelio. Let me real quick do that, because I mislabeled that. And if I don't, subscriber. Take me 2 seconds here. Okay, go to the next one. This is cool. Love those slow trickle upgrades Yixon is doing. Did not know that you had to scroll down, but thanks to you, I do now. Also, your background is awesome. Thanks, BD. Yeah, in this video, he's going over his Golem Overlord account, which he is my guild master, by the way, and we're looking for more people. And Yixon just upgraded. He's the developer, or that's the name of the group, or it's the name of the individual, I guess. I don't know. But he's slowly upgrading it. Like every week he adds a little thing here or there. But I couldn't figure out how to add the gems to the research points because I wasn't scrolling down. I was getting frustrated. I'm like, there's nowhere to do it. So then I thought I wasn't updated. But for some reason, it never dawned on me to just scroll down. So anyway, thank you. He made a video I watched. I started laughing when I saw it. Yeah, this newest system edition is pretty nice. He also made live some other additions to the system today. That's Golem Overlord game again. Thank you, Bronze Dragon, for watching. Good job, BD. My strategy is similar. Do all the first batches of merit cards and cheat and chests, and then finish off the season going after cards. That's me watching his video, and he was talking about his strategy on spending his glint. And Gathering the Magic made an incredible video on the do's and don'ts of spending glint on different chests and the value, all that, mathematical data stuff that is really good to watch. But I'm pretty much the same way. I want to max out all my first batches and then go after cards. And really, at the end of the day, other than chasing the jackpot, I really just want the cards. So kind of, the energy I can live without. I can live without the potions. Merits are good, but I can buy those. I can buy those. Cards, though, the being able to get the specific kind of cards you want, like legendary, all that stuff. I love that. And that's what we're talking about. Okay, archive that. We're almost done here. Merits are a must. Supreme Victory Studios. Yeah. Merits, you can get Gladius cards. Let me tell you something about the Gladius cards and the Soulbound cards, which they're both Soulbound cards, but one's called Gladius. You get those through packs through the guilds. If you haven't joined a guild yet, I've got 4 openings, maybe more coming up. So you play, you get merits, you buy packs. You got to belong to a guild in order to get into the store. Otherwise, you're just collecting merits, okay? But let me tell you something. If all you did and had in your account was Soulbound cards and Gladius cards, I think you could get very high up. Those are some very powerful cards. And that's, if you're one of those that are trying to build equity without putting any money into the game, that's a great strategy. Now, at first, it's going to suck because you don't have anything. Because the only place you can get summoners from is on the Soulbound, and they're rare, and until you could buy them directly through the store, it took forever to come build them. So maybe a good strategy would be to go buy maxed out summoners on the main store, and then just build your, Soulbound cards. That's not a bad idea at all. That's what the bots do. Hey, sorry about messing up your numbers. Trash Panda Man, yeah, it was funny. He's really been cool and helped me out, and he sent some cards that I hadn't realized. I don't pay attention. I got so many cards, but some people have just sent me cards to use, not to keep, just to use. And this one card he sent me is a $300 card, and it's not mine to keep. I'm just using it, right? But I didn't notice that. I just did it. But when I give my here, I'll show you the numbers. And it's right here. I'm keeping this as a record. And here's my current numbers. I just made it up the other day. Okay. Now I'm down $430 after 3 years. That's not bad. But because of the free cards, I was thinking I was up $94. Okay. Now that was back on yesterday. I haven't done it today. But that's the honest. I've put 37.43. Oh no. It's worth $37.43. That's all my assets on 3 accounts. This is what I spent. I spent $10 in DEC yesterday. So I added that. I did that because I started up a new property, a magic property, to research, to get research points. And I've already realized I all of a sudden don't have enough grain unless I want to dip into my savings account of grain, which I don't. So now I got to start a new property that does grain. And Bronze Dragon warned me of that. He was laughing. He goes, yo, wait till you got to, because it's expensive to start up these properties. It's not cheap, okay? But I wanted to add that. So $41.83 is what I've spent over 3 years, okay? And a lot of that was from flipping stuff. It ain't all out of my pocket. It's just that's what I've spent, okay? So I'm at negative 430 as of yesterday. That's why he was apologizing. I started laughing my ass off because I'm thinking I'm up like, $100, $500, and nope, you're not at all. But thank you for loaning me those cards. I appreciate it. And you know what? We'll go look at it in a second here. Bolts85, he also makes videos. Go like and subscribe. Nice, you have a title. Pinkies up. We made it. Yep. Yeah, let's go look at Splinterlands real quick because they got the new title. And I got one, and it gives me a 5% bonus across the board, from what I understand. And I was in Champion 3. Tomorrow's the end of the season. So let's see where I'm at. I haven't been on this since this morning. All right, any day there. There we go. All right, I've got 683. I used them up a few hours ago. I'm still in Champion 3, about halfway to Champion. It's frozen up on me. I'm halfway to Champion 2. I'm getting a little bit of movement. There we go. Get loose. There we go. Okay, Champion 3, right? And what we're going to go look at? Oh, the title. And then let's go look, because Trash Panda had a question, was if my card was being used by Splintermate. That's the bot I use. It's $1 a month per account. Just type in Splintermate and you'll find it. They don't have an affiliate program, otherwise I'd be using it. I don't know why this is so slow. Oh, because I'm recording. Probably. But anyway, we've got a title now. Let me go back to the questions while that's loading. Thank you, Bolts85. Go like and subscribe to him. And then we're looking up Trash Panda's thing right now, so we'll come back to that. All right, new comment. Pretty cool. That's me talking about the HRO. Thank you, Bolts85. And the last comment, and we're all caught up. Biaz, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm going to call you B. How's that? Keep going. Love your videos. You're going to be a massive streamer one day. Yeah, I got to get a computer that does it. This Chromebook doesn't cut it. But what I've been doing is recording misplay where I make money. Well, this is Strikeforce. It's a Marvel Disney game on the mobile app. And if you play it through misplay, you get coins, and then you can turn the coins in for PayPal cash. Okay. And it's really, it comes out good on the phone because they designed it to where the format fits a video. So you're not getting that, mobile screen. You're getting a legit, nice screen when you watch, and it's a fun game. I love it. I am finding more and more games that I do through misplay that after they stop paying for it, after you get up to a high enough level, I put it into my savings and I play it because they're just fun. I love the idle games. I love building games. I'm starting to get too many though. I'm going to have to get a separate phone that is just for games that I want to play. That's what it's coming down to. But anyway, that's what he's talking about. And thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah, one day, if I can set it up. Okay, so there we go. We're all done with streaming, or with answering the questions. Now, where did I... Oh, the rankings right here. Okay, so now we've got the rankings. They just started this. And then they got this in the thing. And here's the prefix tiles. That's what I wanted to show you. But I'm number 787, which ain't bad. That's not, I mean, that's a lot of people that's ahead of me. But I'm proud of that. That's under 1,000. So I'm doing pretty good. Would we like more players? Yeah. But here's the catch-22. Things are cheap right now. I'm enjoying acquiring assets at a very cheap price. If it gets popular again, and takes off, then goodbye, You can't have your cake and eat it too, right? It's got to do one or the other. All right, let's go look at the prefix titles. And this guy's got this one. And he gets a tremendous amount, and plus 50%. But he gets a number of nice gifts. But these are for the big guys. This is me down here. I'm a warden. I don't have a keep or a Rooney or a castle. I would love to get all three, but that's out. That's just, unless, down the road, if I hit it big, maybe I'll acquire one. But that's what they're talking about. And I get a plus 5% bonus. And I think you got to own at least 5 or more land plots. Own them, not working them, own them. So if you go out and buy, but you wouldn't need this then if you're not working them, right? But it's pretty cool. I like it. Let's go look at my battles real quick, and then I got to go. But let's see if they've been using the card that he gave me, that $300 summoner. Okay, there's General Sloan. The red means I lost. The green means I won. These are all just those cheap. Splintermate is choosing to use these over all the other ones I have. Look at that. And he's gotten me into Champion 3 doing it. Where's my Lux Vega? Look at Franz Roughmane. That's a rare Soulbound card that he used. That's a free card. General Sloan. Lob Lowlands, another free rare. General Sloan again. There's Quicks. There's Tarsa. There's Lob, another free rare Soulbound. Franz, another free. There's my Lux Vega. And she lost. Son of a bitch. I love that card, but man, I don't know if I really needed it. Tarsa lost. Sloan wins a lot, it seems. Franz Roughmane. My Lux Vega won. There it is on there. But it has not used this card one time. I'm supposed to go check out Splintermate to see if I got to manually add it or something. I don't know. I haven't had a chance. Let's go look real quick, and then we'll call it a day. But yeah, leave your messages. I will get back to you. Right now, I'm doing it every 3 or 4 days, but when I start getting enough comments, I'll do one a day. And actually, After Sound, I was always answering comments by doing it in a video. After Sound makes a dedicated video just on the comments. That's what gave me the idea. I said, but I didn't have that many comments to begin with, but he does. He's got hundreds. But I said, you know what? That's a good idea. Just do a dedicated video to comments and focus on the comments and answering questions or whatever. Okay, let's go to Splinter. Mate. And there it is. I've got to get going. Okay, log in. Let's see if I got to, you know what? I don't want to give you any information. So I'm going to check on that. Trash Pan, I'll find out for you, buddy. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You get a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. Go check out my eBay store. Type in KGM JAM, like and follow. I know your time is important. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.